Uh, shit's not great. It's it's weird because I am, I'm 99% sure that I'm just going to get my channel back, and there's just like some fucky wucky on YouTube's end. But the uncertainty of it all is kind of what like is getting me. When my YouTube channel was hacked, it was very easy to go, it's hacked. Like I knew what the issue was, and then when they deleted it because of it, it's like that makes sense. But now I can also like point to this thing and go, that you see, like it wasn't me who did that, so get it back. And so like the thing there that was kind of worrying me was like, oh, how much of my shit is actually compromised? And thus far, it turns out like it looks like it has only been my YouTube channel. And there has been other YouTubers who have suffered the exact same thing, and they have also reported that it was just been their YouTube channel that has been like compromised. So like when that was sorted out, it was like, yeah, okay, cool, fair. Now that it has been deleted again, um, and YouTube are kind of going, oh yeah, we will get back to you in a few weeks. That's making me a little uneasy. Just because what happened this time? Is like, did it get deleted because like someone forgot to mention, like, to untag my channel for termination, or what happened? Because as I was re-releasing, like unprivating all of my videos again, I received a an email, which I at first thought was like another phishing email because I have received those before, which where it was stating that, hey, your one of your videos is being taken down for nudity and sex, and it's but we are not going to give you a guideline strike because we assume that it has just been made an error. And again, I thought like it was phishing, so I didn't think that too much about it. And I've never received an email like that, so I don't know how much of like how it works exactly, but um, in the email is kind of like phrased like, oh, this is like this is why it's getting deleted, and then there's a link, and then underneath is my the video that is being deleted, and so the link typically, like when you get like a copyright strike or something, that link is typically what content that you're using, or at least as close to. So sometimes they'll give you a link, sometimes they can only give you like who the company is. But in this case, it was a link, and it's a link to a comic on DeviantArt for a furry black and white comic from 2015. Whereas the video that got taken down is a colored comic with humans. So, the furry comic also didn't have any nudity or sex in it. So I don't. So like obviously the. Oh fuck! I might as well say the video that got taken down is bloodstained, and we know bloodstained. Bloodstained doesn't have has any risque or sexy or nude or anything in it. So the fact that that got taken down and it's being linked to this weird fucking black and white furry webcomic from 2015, like it's obviously a mistake. But what makes me kind of like curious and kind of like made me feel a little uneasy is the fact that it was a furry comic of all things. Why a furry comic? Why they have nothing to do with each other. I've never covered this comic in the first place. So why is that popping up as an issue? It could just have been, a link to a porn site or a picture of some kind of like sexual organ, like breast or penis or vagina or something like that. But the fact of the matter is that it is linking specifically to a furry webcomic, which kind of makes me feel that if someone indeed reported the the video has some sort of knowledge about like the channel and what it does, and the, and so like that whole thing got kind of like thrown in the mix. So then it also becomes, because like a lot of people think that, and for good reasons, because everything is kind of up in the air when you get hacked or compromised like this. But people think that the reason my channel got taken down again is because the hacker was still within my system, got access to the YouTube channel, and then deleted it. No, it apparently it got terminated for the grounds of multiple community guideline strikes, which is kind of like the same. Well, not multiple. It just says for community guideline issues, which was the same reason they gave me when they initially took the video channel down for when it was it was hacked. So right now it can be one or two things. It can either be that YouTube forgot to like not forgot to register my channel as, oh, you don't have to delete this anymore, or there has been someone that has been maliciously false reporting multiple videos, and the only warning that I got was this one about from Bloodstained. But something that speaks against that is the fact that I like that again. That was the only email I've gotten. I've not received any more emails about any other videos getting flagged or anything like that. And it's extra weird because as I was, like unprivating all of my videos, and I got that email, I actually went and checked the Bloodstained video, and it was still up. And there's this little box that you have on your main desktop thing for YouTube creators, where it says like whether or not you have a community guideline strike. I had one from way back from my Rockcox review that I have been trying to dispute since the summer. And basically what you do is like you dispute it and you go, hey, I have fixed this, you can take a look at it, and then it's kind of just been in YouTube's court. But anyway, like nothing in that window popped up about Bloodstained either. And again, there was no information about the Bloodstained video, whereas like this has been filed for termination or something, which they sometimes do. That happened for the Gurren Lagann video that I made, but that was for copyright. So right now, it can be one of those two things, and that is kind of like what is bugging me, is that I don't know what exactly it is. I don't know why my channel got terminated, and because I don't know why my channel got terminated, again, I have no certainty as to how, like what degree I can be confident that my channel is going to be returned. How to put it? Again, I am pretty fucking certain that it's going to come back, because again, I haven't done anything wrong, and they and like, even though I cuss and I cover like sometimes some risque comics, I'm not a guy that is like selling bad products or promoting some bad lifestyle. I'm not like hating on anyone or any group of people. I never encourage harassment or bullying or anything of that sort. So I'm kind of I'm a safe channel for YouTube to have. So I don't know like why I should not be given my channel back. But again, the uncertainty is just killing me. I've kind of like when stuff like this happens, at least for me, I kind of like try and justify, like kind of make a plan, and from that make a second plan, and then a third, and like basically just like get all my ducks in a row. So in case this happens, I'll be doing A. In case this happens, I'll be doing B. And I kind of like reached a point where if my channel, if I lose that, that is going to suck, and I'm going to be very sad about it for a long ass time. but I'm going to be. Then I'll just have to rebuild it. I'm not in that position where I'm as financially dependent on it as other YouTubers are, because again, this is just like a side thing for me. I have my well, I don't right now, but I'm looking for regular jobs, and I've been working regular jobs, and then YouTube has just been a hobby because I like it and I love you guys so much, and I want to make content for you guys and also for me. The problem is that I've kind of been like pointing towards my YouTube career as a stepping stone, because a lot of the stuff that I've been applying for is content creation and stuff for various different businesses. And so before I could go and point at a channel with 10,000 subscribers, and I can't really do that anymore, both because the channel is currently gone, and in the time that it has disappeared, I have lost 1,100 subscribers. So I'm not at 10,000 anymore, which sucks. But yeah, if the channel is indeed gone, that is gonna be the fucking worst. But then I'll just like make a new channel and we'll start over again. But it's gonna suck. But I won't leave you guys without any content or anything. Do you have backups of your old episodes? Not all of them. I have some of the older ones. I should still have backups of the Chris Chan documentary and the Berserk video. I know that some people on the Webcoin Relief Discord have been took the time to download some videos once I got my channel back, in case something like this was to happen again. But I don't know to what extent, and I don't know what quality they are. So obviously, if the channel is gone, content is going to be lost, numbers are going to be lost, videos are going to be lost, and quality is going to be lost. And that's just the unfortunate truth of things, if that indeed does come to pass. But let's not put the carriage before the horse. There's still a very real chance that this is just an oopsie, and that it's going to be returned. And okay, like again, they can go and say, "Oh, it's this or that," and then I should be able to plead my case, because like they have already confirmed that my channel has been hacked. So they must also understand that, like, what could I possibly have done in 24 hours that was going to like make it so that my channel was like deemed worthy of termination. So I'm remaining hopeful, but it does suck, especially because it has kind of instilled a fear within me every morning since that day. And I make it sound like I suffer from PTSD or some shit. It's not that bad, but ever since that morning, ever since that day, every morning now since then, I have been waking up and more or less jumping to my phone and checking Twitter, Discord, and my email, just to make sure that I have not been compromised again, because that it's just like put a fear of God in me, basically, and that sucks. It sucks that like the very first feeling I'm being met with now when I wake up is, oh fuck, oh shit, what if? Because the day that it happened, it was, I didn't believe it at first, but then I saw Bonsai, and Bonsai is typically not a guy who panics, and he was writing me going, "Hey, this shit's fucked." And then I try and get on my YouTube channel, and I can't, and I immediately know that something is wrong. And then I spent the rest of the day. I was in my bathrobe, because like I just threw something on quickly. I was in my bathrobe until like 5 p.m. that day, and I hadn't eaten or taken a shower or even brushed my teeth. I had just been sat here in talks and on Twitter with YouTube support, trying to get this thing working. And then on the day, at the end of the day, we finally managed to fix it, and I get my channel back. And then the day after, it is deleted once more. And so if it had just been like this one day, then I don't think it would have been an issue. But the fact that I wake up twice to this, that has really just kind of fucked me, and just made it so that every time that I wake up now in the morning, it's like quickly grab my phone. Are people writing me about my channel being gone or some shit again? Or am I? Obviously now I can't. It's not like, is my channel gone? Now it's like, Has anything else been compromised? Is the Discord gone? Is my Twitter gone? Even though I have applied like two-step authentication on basically everything I own now, the fear is still there. And if there's one thing about fear, is that it's not rational. Even though I know for a fact that, like, again, I am pretty fucking certain I'm going to get the channel back, and I know for a fact that I have made it damn near impossible to hack all of my other things. The fear is still there, even though it is irrational, and that's unfortunately how that shit works. So that's where we are now. It's not great. It's disheartening to have to go into 2023 without a job or my YouTube channel. But at least it can only get better from here. And I have been shown incredible support by my community, by my followers, and by the people who care about what I do. And that has honestly been incredibly uplifting. I've had friends that have been in my corner and helped me throughout the entire way, who have talked sense into me and made me stop worrying and all these things. So I'm hopeful. It sucks right now, but all we can do now is wait. I feel I've done my part, and I can always bug YouTube support on Twitter again if I start growing impatient. So, yeah. It's something at least. The worst case scenario could just be an excuse to remake yourself on YouTube. Switch focus or something. Make the video what you want to make. I mean, I do want to still like support the webcomic community because they are the people who made me who I am today. And so I kind of want to keep giving back to that. Plus, I do enjoy webcomics. But it would indeed be a good chance to start maybe focusing more on these long content videos like the Christine Chandler documentary or the Berserk video. I've been playing around with the idea of covering the Final Fantasy VII remake or something else. I mean, I do like taking something and breaking it open, and so maybe if I was to make a new channel, maybe there would be more of that. I don't know. But yeah, the support has been great, and I thank you all for it, and I appreciate your concerns. I really, really do. It's not just, like the whole thing that YouTubers say where it's like, hey, thank you so much. And then it's like, you just close over. No, I actually deeply appreciate it. And it cannot be overstated how much it has helped throughout all this. It's insulting as shit to say an obvious bad thing is a good thing, but sometimes a bad thing can sort of open up new opportunities. A fight against someone you haven't fought before because you moved down to losers bracket to fight your way back up. Yeah. The moment you upload a video with a title that's all lowercase and ends on a full stop, is the day we kick your shit in. Goodbye, but with spaces in between every letter, and then another. Oh god. All right, back to the video game.